The Amazon rainforest, the most biodiverse place on the surface of the earth. Every creature here is locked in a constant race, hunting, fleeing, growing, competing. Every creature, that is, except one. Somewhere up in this canopy, hanging from a branch it has not left in 3 days, is an animal that evolution apparently forgot to give ambition. The three-toed sloth. And its story is far stranger than you think.
Meet our subject for today. A three-toed sloth. Adult. Female. Currently doing what she does best. Absolutely nothing. She has been hanging from this exact branch since yesterday morning. She did not eat breakfast. She has not moved more than 30 centimeters in the last 6 hours. By every conventional measure of productivity, she is failing completely. And yet, she is one of the most successful mammals in the entire Amazon. How? That is the question.
The sloth moves so slowly that algae, actual green algae, grows in its fur. It sleeps between 15 and 20 hours every single day. When it is awake, it moves at an average speed of 0.03 kilometers per hour. To put that in perspective, a garden snail would lap it. But here is the thing about the sloth. It is not lazy. It is not broken. It is running the most brilliant energy conservation strategy in the entire animal kingdom. Every single thing about it is intentional.
The sloth's diet is leaves. Not fruit, not insects. Leaves. Leaves are one of the lowest calorie foods in the entire forest. They take days to digest. So the sloth evolved the only logical solution. Burn almost no energy at all. Its metabolism runs at less than half the speed of a similarly sized mammal. Its muscles are 30% lighter than average. It does not regulate its own body temperature the way you do. It is, in the most literal sense, running on the absolute minimum. And it is absolutely thriving on it.
Fun fact, the sloth's claws are so perfectly engineered for gripping that its muscles literally lock into place, meaning the sloth can hang from a branch while completely asleep using zero energy at all. Zero! And those same claws are up to 10 centimeters long, making them one of the deadliest natural weapons in the rainforest. Harpy eagles, one of the sloth's only real predators, have been recorded losing fights to sloths that refuse to let go. The laziest animal in the Amazon is also quietly one of the most dangerous to mess with.
That green algae living in the sloth's fur is not a problem. It is a partnership. The algae gives the sloth camouflage so effective that predators look directly at it and see only a clump of moss. In return, the sloth's fur gives the algae a perfect, warm, moist surface to grow on. But it goes even deeper. The sloth's fur is also home to entire species of moths, beetles, and fungi found nowhere else on Earth. The sloth is not just an animal. It is a walking ecosystem. A living, breathing.
Once a week, and only once a week, the sloth does something remarkable. It comes down from its tree entirely, all the way to the forest floor. This is the most dangerous thing it ever does. On the ground, the sloth cannot run, it cannot fight, it cannot do much of anything except drag itself forward at agonizing speed. And yet, every week it descends. Why? To use the bathroom. The sloth climbs down, digs a small hole, relieves itself, covers it up, and then spends the next 2 hours climbing back up. Scientists believe this ritual fertilizes the trees directly. Even going to the bathroom is an act of ecological generosity.
Bonus fun fact, sloths are extraordinary swimmers. In the water, all that slowness disappears. They use their long arms to pull through rivers 3 times faster than they move through trees. And they can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes by slowing their heart rate to almost nothing. The animal that can barely cross a road on land can cross an entire river without breaking a sweat. The sloth contains multitudes.
The sloth raises one baby at a time. The infant clings to its mother for the first 6 months of life, sleeping when she sleeps, hanging when she hangs, learning the ancient art of doing almost nothing at exactly the right moment. Baby sloths have been recorded smiling in their sleep, and looking at them, you wonder if the sloth isn't the laziest animal in the Amazon. You wonder if it might actually be the wisest.
The The forest moves. The sloth does not. And somehow, that is exactly enough. In a world that rewards speed, aggression, and constant motion, the sloth chose a different path 2 million years ago and has never once reconsidered it. It feeds the trees with its waste. It shelters entire species in its fur. It holds on while everything rushes past. Maybe the sloth isn't the laziest creature in the Amazon. Maybe it's the one that figured out, a long time before the rest of us, that not everything worth doing needs to be done fast.